Yo, Mamenchia etiefo na menchia wankasa so. Let me say, I sent me a see over the weekend no. Idea yapa. Say you bet me ashuri ni pa. I think first no by I say 15, but I mean say 16.
Yes.
Bet shuri ni pa to that extent no. Yeah. Now this is also not the first time make I say bibi saasi lake no so etasi pa, but at times no, most of the time no yenti who asembia because they see now mo anka say o ma hwe na mo aye be ombeye minua o bisa me say kwan be na ye be fa so the me banana metie omo a woni omo edi nkomo no ebem say me omo ema say education exactly. Is the key me fuaso education is the ehun say but on the part of the authority now ehwe we no so omo so din no so omo ye apart from education no din is so omo so enye in terms of enforcement. Wow, because maybe say we need not mono nepa no e kasa no. Or say at times what me the life jacket no go obi ka say ayefin enti mi nche emu yedru emu bon any de eke kan ho no. Then the question is, how are these life jackets maintained?
That's another one.
Omudi ma kenu owners no mo kipi ewo inside. And almost because those canoes no, they don't have storage facilities. Ewo we can say omo baby pa omo betumi store wo ho na nkrofo ba na omo di aman. You understand? It me the American is the law enforcement agencies no, the Maritime Academy, the Ministry of Transport, any other ministries and agencies are, I think the fisheries no so almost be can for na omo trans no mo hwe because wow lake no omo enye bebia na wotumi kofu canoe no wo omo wo designated places are nkrofo efu canoe no wo and why can't we create bibia ebeboa na ama se wo kwa akofo ai bia ya security zone bi kakra officers wo ho enti wo tua wo ticket wo ba befu a no mo ama wo jacket no wo ho na wa kotram wo do the other side no so there's another security post wo ho a wo be kwa ko jacket no wo ho so that we kept this unnecessary deaths. Wow, because nipa no so on to me sha and manin trem na wo call trem na wo yi wo jacket na you do the other station na e say you report to we should be able to come out with something na ebeboa ye nyina because look at the life now say anka enra vice president is on trying the office no here adwuma bia what took one for this long journey.
I'm a Pratt kind.
Look at
there were a lot of assignments, but
look at the inconvenience. Create my hu. But any pay they want to make can say obi a free more. We can say we travel office now we juma. It doesn't speak well of you. One I don't know. But they say ye nyina ye mboa ye hu as a nation no. Who call say personal safety. Say hu hia o. One kasa with safety no say hu hia o na wo kwa kotra boat bi say mu wonim say na ye adware nsuo the first thing I say wo bi say say me life jacket no e wo he because say nipa ba akokra po na e wo na onim say na ye adware nsuo no na mu nyina mu share life jacket at least kakra obeyi mu nyina e dia cost safety Pase yan ni sana de bien accident ibe se na ya be kan ho asem esi wo road so na ya be kan ho asem na ya ja ni sa esi I think it's only the air accident no na yenta en shada en hu ne bebre but no crap this year hu bi enti is hard time say near maybe say no say bia cause meeting vice president Professor Nan Najee no kasa no see some of these accidents no there are times ubetumi ye bibia pepepe but say ebesi but a sister no so I won't say because ya be a pair. I don't think say we will lose 16 lives.
Yeah.
I don't think say you be lose 16
Western
lives.
Yeah.
But let's do the right thing. As a nation, we don't like doing the right thing. You know, we hide behind some freezing excuses. Be now you can't wait where you say me we are we see me. Then hey, I just you know I saying you know it's not the best. You know to lose me in kwadana crap a woman and I hear me
yeah.
You understand me? Na mama for money mo kwadana kwa trap we put you more say in kwadai they are protected. So wo nkwa ehia wa akwada no no to me take decision money enti e say wo na wo take decision no I be boa no enti yesre obi biara oye involve motor riders they are careless riding on the roads any dey ka ho nyira no quick you know this transport I'm addressing the transport system no challenges na e wo ho accidents no you know we no and so adie na aba but what about the roads the cost of your roads no we need to sit up as a nation we cannot just be losing human beings omo imu akwai ye ni minim dia omo wa da chi omo de be bua o mai no so why do we sit down to lose lives before the no.
Alex, how about this one? I don't know who is also to monitor some of these things. This perception say, me papa ote mponano ote nsuenano mene na nete o wini medware okoba by default you experience, you know. Then we allow a young little boy to rather be doing this transport of human beings from here to here. 11-year-old.
Oh, Nina Edna, the enforcement make one semi because a year then multi that area, that is the means of transport or more across the lake. One said that didn't and a year then Nipa Cocotra can know them. So, as a regulating body, no, the way they see a quine, now we're making sure that the right things are being done. Or more, a paddle this canoe. And so ye di intitie bi edi atuo edi amomu because minim se o mai answer na obe to me anya driver's license na obe to me aye commercial driving e wo mai mo just wanya the age of 18 anameboa so what prevents us say ye di emra beba e be regulate the ekoso wo ho no na akwada no nya the legal age no aye 18 years no onni hu kwan se ni papa wom no ni papa eko no oboa no wo ho fine but so onu nkwa manage the ekoso no onu ne experience no wo hin the mere fact ni say obetumi apaddle or direct e won so no the navigation into ultimately nipa no eko or destination no doesn't mean say it's well experienced say BBC CCR because in so wow it's no one so corny say but at times no direction no to miss all of a sudden esisa na ye to say ru e wo fako sad no very dangerous say banisa na wo tikinu no na wo paddler do you 11-year-old or what that experience now obe hu kwan obe faso e they are navigating the way to get out of it idea ya me constituency say but ya no English amafo ye wo ensu bebre wo ho obekaya I think in 2020 and 2019 nkoda bi ko wo ho fana
no mo
school no okay about 9 of them no na 2 survived but 7 perish and say bebanisa so all forms of water because me can say menua wow ye won so bebre wa but we are not making good use of insu no we are not letting the rivers, the sea, the other bodies are here, no lakes are no. We are not making them to communicate. Now you bet me I use more proper water transport. Well, maybe say so bar 1 way road no 1 way. But you bet me I water transportation I bet me abwa. all the way from Langba to maybe Accra, Adan, and even to Aflau. You bet to me, I Bibisa. We are not making good use of it. So I believe that the SC, you should take advantage of it and come out with a comprehensive water transport legislation. Yes. So that they at least, wow.
I can park my car and use
it. Maybe the can say this thing. Say if we have this very nice,
it serves as tourism. It serves as too many things.
Yeah, we've never had a water transport experience before. No. We've never had.
Yes.
We've never had. And it said, "Bibi sa na week munyana over to me. Na a saved."
Yes.
Yeah, providing life jackets.
The proper
ferries. Any day kahuna, you just transport the people. Now roads no so I free kakra because a whole portal sent to me about. They bet to me about. Won't say woka. Any day we should be thinking along those areas.
Because in the UK they do it. I mean, Worcester. I mean,
yes. You call places. I would think one
platoon ferry and
Namso. 20. Namutimo, and it is open to from a yes, in from a pa a buffer na wabe landina will call with Juma or ministries here. Now I call you with Juma. We let's be thinking progressively. Now
we can do it.
Yeah, bet to me. Me since I made that it was part of my campaign message. Me campaign in 2020 no normally no me campaign apart from the national manifesto your party no develop me share manifesto no na me so ma picky me manifesto e dey frame because enye dia e national no nyina na ehia me crofo no so I pick my own na mama omo ahu say this is what we can do to help ourselves. Me cannot because it's part of the national way nunti. With a little modification. I believe from say na I can lobby to get it.
And Paul, because one cliff muhon is
it's so no rivers be connected to the sea no. So why can't we make good use of it? And also by my employment.
Yes.
Wow. Ebema nkrofo anya ska editors bibrebeba area no mo
yes night
because we car park kese na nkrofo ba park here you need guards on mehwe copim time ni pa no beba. These are things that we should be thinking but I be here to say nyame ohraya na be ye musuo e dia maye e wo manmu nyame amaye good bibri hwese na ye brehu because we are not thinking right. Because a person no a dosu. It will be yem. Obia share the interest, there many free. On Kaise, assassin or say no say assassin or no any innocent people be a wedge no moon on best offer. But so no nyanya sika, na assassin say and found. That is the kind of country I woman. And see, at times no a man some of this national discourse no a very difficult. Because who say won't can and carry the but because of some people selfish interest. Last me can what say. You understand me? Say MPP NDCB in Kofobi I believe say omo disika ashe party no mo. Yenya discuss your party no mo. Yenya discuss your party no mo. I started funding political activities from 2008. 2004 na me get but just on the serve but 2008 na me standing for say me afa constituency me sponsor yenya discussion but that does not mean say a party no anya power me nkoye niama emfata I can do it obi anka say me nye mine we are party ni say we party ne power you have the advantage to use the party structures to acquire the lances. Who are quine? Because I need your beyond to me, see who quine. A your party in power. So use the structures, get the needed documentation, the proper one. Nako ye responsible mining. But don't hide behind say, who discuss your money, who said Niama. You shouldn't do that. And that is why I applaud the president. I say the task force should deal with the people ruthlessly. And more beer answer to say, oh, me president na or see mum for beer. You should bring everybody to book. Now we understand that is how so when in time past on I political will no but this time no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has shown to us say or no or what that political will to fight all galamseys.
But the MPP thinks otherwise.
That is that is one unfortunate thing about our politics. When you idea they are one say to criticize. Criticism is not bad if it is constructive. Say ABR they are buying a no also or alternative. Now we believe say the alternative no is stronger than they are buying a no. There's nothing preventing you from bringing it. But just to criticize for the sake of it, no, and no na ya hard no. Say ABR ye the year and it was the year obi does not bring progress. You understand? Especially on this state of emergency, you know.
Yes.
Now, say you declare the state. Yes, when we were in opposition, we call for it. I was one of those people. I was very vociferous on it. Say, the state of emergency should be declared by Nana Akufo-Addo administration. You understand? Because at that time, no, we saw say I had to say I buy no akopim on name baby obefa. Coupled with the fact, no, say, Professor Fripon Boateng report na eba abontino. Now no crap on mudi teya 2 years after answer na eba abontino. Microphobia ye mention o mudrin ewum. You understand me? Any nyema bi e cost you woman. We feel say the government has lost track. Because the own people know it cannot even bring them to book. So at the end they call for the state of emergency. That was the motive. But Wamaya said, no, there are so many laws, there are so many avenues we have not even exploited. So, Miss Reganafo, Mama mi kwine, na me exploited all those avenues na yen fan ye juma yen. Yen fan ye juma na yen hwese na ebeko. No, say me the ye juma na me hu say en cost necessary en quality. Then I have no the last resort I have say is the state of emergency.
But MPP is also saying they have gone through that same mail. More kind of as exhausting all those areas in terms of getting the security on ground. Training, community mining, then almost see even people from mining for almost about a year and a half. Go through all these processes, and that's the more reason why they still putting pressure on Abai say. I mean, this thing, that is the last resort. Call it, and then let's see what will happen.
You see, they are making kind. Yes, you can have something on paper. So we now say 1 year. But the question is that were you able to deploy the right tools, the right mechanism? Say, would the be yedia e what people so say who per se 1 year now? That is the question. That is the difference between the Omuye any dia is Excellency John Dramani Mahama yes is here. It is the approach. It is the approach. It is not necessarily say what you've highlighted the things you want to do. It is about how you are doing it on the ground. And so far, His Excellency is doing very well with the fight against the Galamsey. And that is why I also say, we share the political will, no. This time, we won't say, I mean, we've seen a land and natural resource minister, very effective and aggressive in the fight. So, Kasa, efa galamse won the passion or the Kasano, won't say, this is not somebody, why you already say, Obe Benny, Niamabi in favor of others, onye. Because he wants to see a clean, sustainable environment. And see, MP before, me can say, when you're 8 years. 8 years, no, all these things are okay. If it is true, say, you are able to implement it very well, and we should have seen results. And yet, you're trying to be any. It's because you were not able to achieve results, even to the extent that some forests were labeled as presidential forests. And tutu good but the security agencies cannot go there. This time, His Excellency said, not Naimo's boss, Colonel Boa. I have given you all my blessings. Go after whoever. Go after whoever. Obi biara over forest no more. Or one synonym. Say no. Deal with the person. What commitment again do we need? In the past, we didn't get this kind of commitment. We didn't get it. Because party people felt like they have powers even than the minister.
You're Alex, a commitment where the president even tells you that I'm putting my job on the line.
It's just a saying.
It is not enough commitment.
It's just a saying. It's just a saying.
Just a saying.
It's just a saying. Because if really is putting his presidency on the line, in a one kasawo minister, who far no say interministerial your friend is saying committee I will say to you know or number the chairman what report or mention in crophobia wa bemo now would they report no be see a table as does that show say there will you know you really meant it? Mimi who say it's just a you know yeah can be able to assume maybe manipa trimon ayeni say yeah bibi. But at the end of the day, you know, and you run now with just a piece of paper. Or can sakunta mining omunye bonibia. But today, as I'm speaking to you, it has been established. Say Ghana Police CID unit omu will report on akunta mining. So is the president not hiding and abetting crime at that time? You know, so Niamani dear, but it is your action. And then one reggae star, a boy in you know say, action speaks louder than words.
Yeah.
You understand me? And see, the awuye piano is not the amount of words, how you sugarcoat it and now we can know, but it is what you are doing on the ground. It is what you are doing on the ground. How effective it is. So, me, the Americans say, we are nowhere fighting the Galamsey. We are not near handing it. We are not at all. So, Bikacha will say, oh, yeah, we are not handing, we are not there yet. Because the Americans say, is it apart from, say, yes, stop, no, there's a bigger tax ahead of us. A year to reclaim and to do reforestation.
I think Central Region, they've started doing that. Yes.
But, see, the Omuyani say, Omo cover pits now, they are covering it. They started. But we need rare money to do the afforestation.
That's huge cost.
Because Mitier, Honorable Minister, no, Onyabe said $10 billion. $10 billion is even more than our annual budget for the entire country. So if this money is going to go into a sector, you understand me?
Just a sector.
Just a sector. Then you can just imagine the destruction that has gone on. It's the American and say we can stop it. But if we stop it today, the waters will not be clean. You know why? And by any clean that, copying time afforestation. Because now the lands are bare. In Sutoa, every 5 years, me road no me experience that work or time mo ye road no omo to anwia free people ni bi so e wo Asamajan area no mo any baby atala e wo no and it's in Sutoa because the land has been bare for so many years. When it rains it collect the debris now they are back main road no so no to na yet to sell milk milo na ye ni nam. That is exactly what is happening at the mining sites. So stopping it should go with afforestation to reclaim the land. Now the vegetation and no not root no so bet me hold soil no so that in so no basana it will not wash broken. So until we the anything that you say oh some more ye be but ye who say so no any 80 any say here end to me because the challenge is there. So we've sacked the people from the forest. But as I say no, what do you do with it? And see, these are some of the things say Ghana for you. It's not that His Excellency is not fighting. He's fighting seriously. Because this one, me, I am that type who believe, say, we need this fight. And I've told you, until Mikojina the banks of the river, no, na me share me name, na me hume then I will say, we have won the fight. Until that is done, no, me mean to me, can say, we are near winning it. And see, MP before the me can say, I didn't say, the meet the press, and I meet the CSOs, no, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And yeah, I think Friday, yeah, exactly a week and not 2 weeks or sure.
Yeah.
Now, what change some a PM if you buy, you know, you understand? MP before Moon say, His Excellency, what the gas will move. What the gas will move in the sense that now they were hoping, say, Omobe Tasias was no actually, now Omudi pressure, Edia two abino so. But Sanan Comodiano a coyano. CS was nibi a sorry H9 say, Abine, your name that say, Sanya Mayina, who yet to fight Galamsey. You understand? And with those kind of conversation, I won't say no.
Even the bishops.
Yes, and the bishops. Wow.
They were the first to criticize,
we say no.
To do
and yes, the government are folding in hands. And even if we push them, we are pushing them. We should rather give them time.
So TEC should do the same thing too?
Yes, I think that that's what they should do. Because I would have wished say even at the time I hear fresh schools, no, and can some organizations like that, no, we should have called them into the meeting. No, Musumbe TB. You understand? But we couldn't do that. So they think say by calling for state of emergency, no, and no, but I'm saying say with the evidence of things who say El Kosono. We don't need the state of emergency now.
But with the evidence of TUC coming in to tell you that your central region, your eastern region, Chibi and the water plants are not working again because of the way I see now.
I've explained to you. I've explained to you. You understand me? So far as the lands continue to be bare, we will experience that. Okay. Because any time in Subetono, it will wash down the debris. So
TUC is getting it wrong.
Yes, they are getting it wrong. So we are pleading with them. This is not a time you put pressure on our buying, say, undeclared. Rather, they should bring out alternative suggestions, which I believe that His Excellency is a listening government.
And the alternative was to have the state of emergency.
No, that's why I'm saying that. I have explained to you, say, that is not, let me say, a near alternative. That is in the far. Because say who say measures na ye ejuma no ye de kun atia galamsey and ye ejuma, then you can go and declare a state of emergency. For now, no, I believe strongly say we are on the right course. Okay. But we are on the right course.
Okay. But I say, Ora Alex, a former parliamentary candidate, Botiano.